Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. Now, as you can hear, my throat is not only sore, but I think it's about to give up. So if you see me or hear me say anything which you don't understand, it's not only my English, but it can also be my voice. Now, thank you for being here. If you like what I do, feel free to click some buttons. And most importantly, feel free to leave feedback. So if you do see me do any strange picks or maybe strange plays which you don't understand or which you think I should have done differently, please do let me know, because I am here to learn. Now, I'm very much looking forward to this draft. We're currently in Platinum still, hoping to get back to Diamond. And I got myself a cup of tea, which I hope will be enough. And let's see what this pack brings us. And someday I will be back in Mythic, but I'm not sure if it will be with this set. This set is incredibly deep and complex, and I don't have the years of experience to rub shoulders with the big guys. Okay, well, we do have a lucky start here. This pack is quite nice. We have a Glassworks, we have a Shard Mage Rescue, amazing for blue-white, a Beastie and a Vile Mutilator, which is amazing to reanimate, but there is a Overlord of the Mistmoors. Now, casting this for 4 will give you 2/1 flyers, which is amazing, so I will take it. And this goes into any white deck. I mean, it's 2 power creatures, this is an enchantment, it does pretty much everything that you want. Now, I do like myself a Mind Skinner, but I'm not sure if it's good. But other than that, there's a Underwater Tunnel and a Bilmerk Leech, which are decent. Shepherding Spirits. I like the Oblivious Bookworm, but I want to try to at least play this. So I'm going to let someone else do this. Wondering if I should take the Mind Skinner and just go blue-white enchantment. This thing can just be, if the opponent doesn't kill it fast enough, it can be a 2-turn thing. So I will take the Mind Skinner here. A friend of mine was very, very positive about this card. I, however, keep forgetting that it's not only the damage done by him, but any source. So imagine you have some flyers, and you play this, you can already mill the opponent a few cards. So let's see if maybe we can make something out of that. This one is not amazing. Alright, Moldering Gem is nice. Defiled Crypt is very nice if you have ways to get stuff out of the graveyard, but I think it's best in, what is it, green-black. There's a Grand Entryway, which I think I will take here. I mean, if we go into the eerie stuff, then this will be pretty decent. I want to put it at the 2-mana spot. And I just want to try cut as much white as possible. Someone's hoarding the packs, or we are going too fast. That could also be it. Mr. Wood Smoke. I hope he would not smoke. Why is this still here? Well, I can't really pass it. I mean, even if you play it just for the 3-mana thing, make a copy of a creature. I like that. I would like to copy this one or anything else. Can't copy the Mindskinner, of course, because it's not legendary. I mean, because it is legendary. I'll play that. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Well, I think at this point we're just settled. We're going to pick up all the skullcrabs that we can and see if we can get some milling going. But our game plan is pretty much set up. We have a top end. We have this, which cares about enchantments. So we just want enchantments and the ability to block the board at turn 2. Let me just put my phone on mute. Alright, well, there's a domination which I like. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Isn't that domination? Anyway, this is an enchantment. It is quite pricey, but it can be a top end card, and it's just a removal, which also happens to trigger our stuff. So I will take it here. Normally I wouldn't pick it too highly, but you know, this is fine. That's a very nice 2-drop. Wow, red is very open. Maybe red-blue is the way to go. There are quite some red rooms, but then we can't play the Overlord. But I think the Bargain and the Dragonfire is a crazy sign that red is open. Alright, well, we do need removal. I love myself a meat locker, so I will take it here. So let's just see if we can where we will end up. Either red, blue, white or blue, red. Have I ever played blue, red? Oh yeah, it's the rooms deck. Since we are going into the control-y kind of path, I think I will take Get Out. Bouncing your own room or keeping the Mindskinner alive can be pretty good. Could always end up splashing red for removal spells. But red seemed very open. I'll take the spirits here, just as a way to get our lands. Don't really care about dealing damage. I just want to pick all the skull crabs and see if maybe we can mill the opponent to death. And I want ways to keep the Mindskinner alive, so for instance the Shard Mage Rescue, which we passed of course, but starting with you, each player votes time or money. For each time vote, take an extra turn of this. For each money vote, choose a permanent owned by a voter. Okay, well, that is a card which I don't understand. So I'm sorry about that. So our top end is pretty much filled out. Might even just play the Teddy. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Would you look at that? It is the best rare in the game. And it happened to be exactly what we're doing. So, red is out of the window. Blue-white it is. Trapped in a screen. Thank you. Oh, Sheltered by Ghosts or a Drowner. I think I'll take the Sheltered by Ghosts. Would like the Drowner, but this is also an enchantment and it's removal. Okay, that was my headset, forgive me. I do have a headset, but I don't really like wearing it when recording because I can't hear myself talk. I think I'll take the Fear of Falling. And then I think together with the Shepherds, our top end is pretty settled. I'll take a Creeping Peeper here. It's just a ramp in this deck. Wouldn't mind another one of those. Now I would like another removal spell. And maybe another Skull Crab. I don't think anyone's taking the Skull Crabs. Another Meat Locker is amazing. So I guess we're just going full on control. End the game with Overlord, Ghostly Dancers, and maybe Mindskinner. I mean, we could almost play this with 2 packs. Lifelink isn't great with the Mindskinner plan. Would love to get one more Skull Crab. And some more 2-drops just to keep the board empty. I guess we're going for the Underwater Tunnel. Cheap enchantments and draw spells is what we want. Create a token. If a triggered ability of a permanent you cannot trigger. So that could be the Skull Crab, could be the Ghostly Dancers, could be the Overlord. Yeah. I just want to pick up mostly 2-drops now, which I would be happy with 6 more 2-drops now, just to stop the opponent for being able to be aggressive. Okay, so we're not getting anything, pretty much. So, Gremlin Tamer would be amazing, but it has to come from the last pack. We need 6 more cards. And I hope they are enchantments or things that care about enchantments. Or maybe the 3/3s, which are just decent blockers. Or maybe the Fear of Surveillance. That would be pretty nice. I mean, it's a 2/2 which triggers our stuff. Now, I'm not sure if Clammy Prowler is good, but it is good at defending. Man, the art on some of these cards, they really did their best. I didn't think that I would like this set all that much, because I've got nothing with the whole horror theme. Okay, well, it is drying up quickly. So I hope we can get enough playables. We can play that, but I hope not to. We need more 2-drops. Could also play that. Okay, well, I think that's fine. Would also like this one, but I think the Stay Hidden, Stay Silent is better. We won't manifest Dread, but it blocks. So I think it will have to do. Hope to replace that, of course, but please pass me some Gremlin Trainers. That would be amazing. 2 Gremlin Trainers and 1 Skull Crab, and I would be happy. Meat Locker or Piranha Fly. This is not great at blocking. So I guess I'll take the... We could also take the Underwater Tunnel. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Underwater Tunnel. I think the Surveil 2 will do a lot, and since we already have the Analyst, maybe the Manifest Dread will be useful at some point. I will take that gladly. Two more playables. Alright, I'll take the Creeping Peeper. This is a deck. We're just going to use the Surveil to get to our bombs. Overlord, Mindskinner, Ghostly Dancers. Would like one more trapped in the screen. I don't think Glimmer is what we need. I think I'll take the Fear of Imposters. Okay, well, I think this is about it. I think we were eventually, at least 1 or 2 other people were in the same colors. We didn't get to see any of the signpost cards. So I think someone switched to white-blue. And it's too bad that we didn't get another Skull Crab. But it's still a game plan. We have 1 Plane Cycler. That's a strange card. I am not going to play that. We have to cut something, I think. We do have a Shepherding Spirits, and we do have quite some Surveil, so maybe we can just end up with playing 16 lands. Well, seems like Reanimation was open. Okay, well, this is the deck. All the Fear of Immobilities. Now, is there any card in our deck that shouldn't be here? I don't think there is. Let's do this. Now, we do have some nice cards. Now, I don't know if the whole milling plan is going to work out, because we don't have any ways to keep the Mindskinner alive. We didn't get any Shard Mage Rescue or whatever. But let's see how this goes. I will keep this. I think with a turn 1 Underwater Tunnel you could probably almost always keep it. And let's see if we can find our bombs. Now we don't have a target for Sheltered by Ghosts, so any 2-drop would also be nice. Right, well, let's ditch those. That was a good surveil. Oh, that's a card that I would have loved. And look at him go. Would like to draw no more lands. We're only playing, oh my goodness, 16 lands. So we already hit half of it. I hope this trapped in the screen will connect. But yeah, this is just typical Magic the Gathering arena here. Okay, well, I'm not going to block the 3/3. He's missing land drop, so it is okay. Would love to draw the ghosts, so that we can return this and play that, for instance. The lifelink might come in handy. And the fact that this has Ward 2 is amazing since he missed some land drops. Alright. Now we could become a bit aggressive, which I don't think is bad. Yeah, I'm going to remove the face down card, put it on that one. And I'm going to do Surveil 2. It's not what I need at the moment. Since we already have this one, let's just attack first. Now, at some point, we will hit one of the 3 creatures that I'm looking for. He's hitting his lands, which is nice. Double blue. Okay. Yep. If you're not going to block with it, you should attack with it. So I'm just going to keep up the fear of imposters. For anything that targets the face down card. Okay. And we have a flyer, so I think this is game. So we managed to win without any of the bombs, which is a good feeling. Game number 2. Might need something stronger than tea in a bit. Okay, well we so many 2-drops and not taking anyone. I'm just going to keep. Might be a wrong call, but we can always draw a 2-drop. We can cycle the... Okay, that's nice. So now we just... Either we draw an island, or we plain cycle the spirits. That's okay. One more land would be amazing. Okay. I can't make a copy just yet because it's not a creature. I wonder if I should block. I probably should. Discard 2 cards. Okay. Well, I can't play those, so... I was about to say, do they have vigilance? I'm just going to do the 1-mana play. I know it's inefficient, but I really want to get another island. What is up with the game? Something's going terribly slowly. Yeah, I'll take both. Alright, that's fine. He might have a counterspell, but, you know, that happens. The game is terribly slow. Now, I don't know if it's my internet. I don't think it is. My internet should be more than fine. Next turn we will have the Overlord of Mistmoor, which is nice. He's looking for answers. We can make a copy of the Fear of Immobility. Or next turn we can make a copy of the Overlord of the Mistmoors, which I think is probably the best play. Do I want to be greedy? I think I do. Wow, this is going very clunky. Now I assume he has an answer for the Overlord. Yep. I didn't find my answer yet. Okay, well, I guess there's only one way to find out. I think we're going to remove the dissection tools. we're going to try to make a copy of the Overlord. And I hope it's not an O2. Alright. If we attack like this, he will block, and then he will take 6, and then jump. Okay, good game. Sure, I had fun. Who doesn't like playing some bombs? Now, this does feel like a deck that could lead to a trophy, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Game number 3. We are missing double white, but we've got some ramp for the Fear of Falling, which we could otherwise play on turn 4, I think. Planes off the top would be amazing. That is amazing. The good thing about this thing is that if they even remove this, we still have two 1 flyers. On next turn we can play Fear of Falling. Right. If he attacks, I might block. Now let's hope not to draw any more lands. But I mean, it's not like we're flooded. Seems like the Fear of Falling is about to die. If he doesn't have an answer for the Fear of Falling and he just plays a creature, we can attack for 8. Loses flying, so we can just remove his flying blocker. Okay. It feels like he does have something. I think he has these shards maze, what is it? Rescue to put on the piranha fly. If he has that, when I target it, he cannot kill my flying blocker. Okay, guess he's taking 8. Let's play a peeper. Now I hope he doesn't have split up. If he does have split up, that's a very nice play. And a very good card. Okay, well, it's a 1-for-1. Man, my throat. I'm just going to put some counters on creatures. In which case, I think it will be just the 2 flyers. And I'm going to attack with everything. We've still got the dominant board state. And we have lethal, especially with the Overlord next turn. Kind of surprised that he did that already. He must have another removal spell, I assume. Okay, well, I don't think that's going to get him anywhere. We just attack with everything. Okay, good game. Yeah, if he actually would have had split up there, that would have been very painful. Now I think the competition is getting more fierce. Wow, that was an instant pop. Sure. Let's just hope we're not playing against a Delirium deck. It might be a Delirium deck. Which might just help him out. Okay, he's just going aggressive. I've got to close my door real quick. I will let him mill 2, which is the plan. That's actually pretty nice. I will keep that. Because turn 4 I can actually manifest Dread. I will of course block here, because if he wants to use a trick for my 1 mana 0/3, that's fine. Next turn we will manifest Dread and draw a card, unless he kills it, which it does look like. We don't have a lot of manifest Dread, so I'm just going to kill the Analyst. I think the Skullcrab is going to do more work. And it seems like he's milling himself. That's nice. What kind of red-white deck wants a possessed goat? Maybe just a 1-drop to sacrifice, I guess. Oh, that's nice. We can turn this up for 2 mana. I don't really care about attacking. So I guess I'm just going to do a underwater tunnel. Ooh, Jolly Balloon Man. Oh, I like that. And I could actually manifest Dread that. Do I want to do that, or do I want to hard cast it? I think I'll just manifest Dread. Oh, well, now he knows that's a good card. So depending on what he does, next turn we could mill him a lot. Alright, well, let's just... this is the right one, yeah. Sure. Yeah, that is sadness. Look at him go. So we need to survive 6 more turns. Or 5 more turns, that is. So let's just hope to draw a white source at some point. Okay, interesting. He might have something useful. I think he's also just desperate. Alright, well, it still dies. Oh my goodness, would you look at that. Drawing all the action. That is a card. We can't really double spell. Two more cards. Two more turns. Well, now it's actually going to get very close. Why do we keep not drawing planes? Well, we can do both, so let's just... I'm not sure why you would play Marvin, but... one more turn. That is enough, I think. Okay. Wow, stuck on planes for very long. But as you can see, one attack with the Mind Skinner did so much. And of course we had the Skull Crab as well. Thank you. Not even sure what I would have done there. Either return an enchantment card or unlock a room. I think unlocking the room would be best. Just drawing 3, discard 1. And get a 3/1 flyer. Alright, hammer. Let's do this. Sure. Let's see if we can surveil a 2-drop or 3-drop. Because we do have a something to do in turn 2. That's fine. There seems to be some kind of alarm. Okay, going off. Now I'm not doing the skull crab just yet because I could always draw into a 2-drop. So now I use maximize my mana use. Well, that's not a 2-drop, but still fine. It's something that he will probably remove. Okay. So I think I will play the Prowler over the Aquarium, because I know for sure that the Prowler is a decent blocker. Oh, that's also very nice. Now I know I can't block the 3/3, but anything else is... and he seems to be mostly focused on small creatures. Okay, well... he will gain a lot of life. But we can just double block one of those and... that is probably the best way to preserve our life total. Let's just not attack. There's no point. All we have to do is stay alive, wait till he plays something big, take it over with the domination. Okay, well, that is a card that I am going to use my trapped in the screen on. If he does have another Mayhem, it might be annoying. Skull Crab is going to die. Or maybe not yet. I guess it's best just to play creature here. I'm not sure why he waited with that. But now we do need to block in a way that his most annoying creatures die. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think that actually seals the deal. Because I don't think we can actually make some great blocks now. But wait, there's more. Okay. So let's just block in the most obvious way. This way we'll still get 3, 4, 5, 8 damage. Okay. But we'll have all our blockers. He won't have any menace anymore. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to... Yeah, playing that thing is very annoying. Could attack with the fear of falling. Then the gremlin would lose his menace. But I think we're still as good as dead. And it seems like he keeps drawing action. I think we go to 1. Oh, if only we can get 1 attack with that. Do we have any life gain? I don't think we do. Oh, we can get the enchantment which gives lifelink. Does he have the room which pings us for 1? Okay. Well, we're not dead yet. I think we just need more bodies at this moment, so I'm just going to do this. And this. Not attack. I hope we draw some lands at some point. I mean, it doesn't feel great to be at 1 life against such a deck. Okay, well, I don't really care about that. So if he doesn't kill me now, he's just dead. Or if he doesn't kill the Mind Skinner, of course. Sure. Is this a desperate attack? Does he have another mid-head? Oh no, that's 4 mana, right? I assume that if he has any damage to the face, he would have done it by now. What do you have? Right, block like that, block like that, block like that, block like that. Okay, well, doesn't really matter. Yep. I will pass turn with you having an empty library. Feels good, but it was very close. Those Midnight Mayhems are amazing. Especially if you have any red-white thing which cares about enter the battlefield. Imagine he had the clown and then play Midnight Mayhem. The clown would become a... what is it? 8/3 instead of a 2/3 with 1 card. Yep. And then imagine having the ragdoll, which makes it unblockable before that happens. That could go very wrong very fast. Well, I can't keep this. I could keep this. But I must admit, those are some very unlucky hands against what seems a very aggressive deck. I'm not going to go down to 5. Sometimes it just feels as if at some stage, when you're getting into the higher stuff, Wizards of the Coast is like, well, you're doing so well. Let's just give you some crappy hand, you know? I mean, we like you, but not that much. Yeah, of course, draw more planes. Minimize all the damage. A blue source would be nice. We draw the opposite of a blue source. Yeah, well. It's too late anyway, doesn't matter. Are we dead? Yep. It is a part of the game, but it feels so bad losing this way. I mean, having to mulligan once, sure, but then not drawing any islands is just unfortunate. So it's not a clean trophy, which is sad. Okay, well, I will keep this because it's decent, but still. Would like both island and plains. Ooh, plains. I hope he kills the analyst, but I assume he will kill the skull crab. Yep. Okay. That is actually not a bad draw. Now I could counter something that he plays. Or return meatlock thing at some point. I don't really care about that. So I can stun that and keep up a counterspell, which I think is best. And then next turn, I can play the Ghostly Dancers. He's probably going to play the Beastie. I hope he's tapping out to play the Beastie. That is not a creature or enchantment spell, but he is, at least his blue is tapped out. Do we just go Ghostly Dancers? I think not yet. I think I'll just play the Skull Crab. Oh, then I cannot keep up the counterspell. Okay, I guess we do. He's tapped out now, so I will unlock the room. That is not the right land, which is very unfortunate. That's not what I had hoped. I had hoped to be able to trigger another time with the underwater tunnel. Oh, this is still fine. Okay. If that's his best play, I think we're good. So we can make a copy of the Ghostly Dancers. Let's just untap. Make a copy. And then do 2 underwater tunnels, which seems best. But then we can do no milling. But I don't think at this point we need the milling, so I'm just going to do this. Okay. Yeah, that is nasty. Pretty nasty. Now the other option, of course, was playing the Skull Crab and milling them for a lot, but I think getting like 4 or 5 flyers would be enough. Now he was stuck on 4 lands, so that was our luck. The whole psychology with the idea of you drawing badly compared to your opponent is that you don't see your opponent's draws. So you only think that you are the one who is missing land drops or getting flooded, but it also happens to the opponent. Plus, as with always, if something positive happens, you don't really notice. But if something negative happens, for instance, getting flooded or not getting 2 colors, it sticks with you. This is a very nice starting hand. Please don't be red-green. Okay. I'm playing the Peeper, so next turn I can play the Prowler or double spell with the Researcher and the Stay Hidden, Stay Silence. Oh, that is very annoying. This only taps a creature, right? So we can keep that tapped and he won't get any more toys, which might be the best for now. But it's not amazing. And we could keep that tapped for quite a while longer, or maybe the next creature that he plays. Sure. He gets another toy. Oh. My word. Oh, it is a toy. Oops. Yeah, that sucks. Let's just play the Fear of Immobility. Tap the Percussionist. Mill him some more. Next turn we can Meat Locker. Okay, fine. Yeah, I've got to tap that. Let's just play a slimy aquarium underwater tunnel first. Surveil some islands to the top, or maybe something else useful. Oh, that's also nice. I will get rid of these shielded by ghosts. Now he's probably just going to equip the chainsaw and... Alright, make all creatures into 4/4s is also pretty good. Target non-land permanents. Yeah. I'll have that toy or that enchantment. Gain 5. You should probably put it on the percussionist if he wants to attack with both. Yeah, it's not great. No double blue, we can manifest dread or we can draw some cards. I think manifesting dread is probably the best option here. But I do want to cast my spells. Okay. Oh, hello, Mindskinner. So we cannot turn that up, obviously. You should probably keep back the Fear of Immobility. Now I think at this point I am actually going to get my Drowned Diner and see if I can find some islands. Oh, goody. Yeah, I would really like some blue mana now for the Get Out. So that we can bounce the thing and put a stun counter on it. Mill them some more. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is going to be problematic. I think we're taking 9. Oh, please, just one island. One island could win the game. Because then we can get 2 rooms. I can make a copy of the Skull Crab, double trigger it. Can equip that. He will make a toy. Yeah, I think if we draw an island now, I think we can still win. You probably should just equip the chainsaw, to be honest. Yep. Please an island. Please an island. Oh. Yeah, we definitely get him if... Island please, island please, island please. Yes! Yes! Please let me finish it. We actually got there. Well, that island was something that we really needed. Alright. Skullcrab for the win. Now, this game would have been so different if they actually killed the Skullcrab instead of the Manifest Dread dude. But it's a trophy, and I'm glad to actually get a trophy for once on stream. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will gladly take these gems and the packs. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Drafts.